music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. I'm going to be different, and I'm going to record this to put on my Instagram real quick. So, this is my review for Marriage Boot Camp. This is episode 5. I don't know what season it is because I can't remember. Today's lipstick is Urban Decay. The color is Hex. I'm trying to pull it out. You know, it's hard doing things with one hand. So, yep, it's Hex. I do love this color. I've worn it before, and it is really cool. Don't forget, you all can also purchase my mug and also my I Am Fat shirt. It is all in the description box below. The link to get both the mug and to get the shirts. And other than that, let's get started on this particular review. So, the episode ended last time with Chrissy being pissed off at Brandy because she was sitting on Jim Jones' lap. And she was saying how she was pissed off, how she was kind of mad. And Brandy let her ass just went to bed. So, we see that Chrissy is still upset that Brandy had that man on her lap. And, you know, Brandy Daddy telling her, like, you know, Chrissy was upset. She did not like it. She thought something was funny about it. You know, she looked upset. And Brandy like, oh, it was fine. You know, it doesn't really matter. I did it when she was sitting there, so it's cool. No, Brandy, it's not cool. Like, you don't really know Chrissy. Like, that's the part that's crazy to me. Is that she said, like, you know, people don't get me because I'm the fun girl and they just sometimes don't get me. No, bitch. That's not what it is. What it is you can't be out here thinking you friend. Because my thing is, they only been in this house for 5 days. You didn't know Chrissy before this. And you probably won't know her after this. So what makes you think within the first 4 days you were cool enough with her to be sitting on her man's lap? I'll wait. Get the mug and the shirt. Right, you weren't. And she's just like, she's oblivious that she's just too much. She's seen too much all the goddamn time, and I don't like it. Mama Jones ain't happy at all either, honey. And she's like, I'm gonna talk to her, I'm gonna check her. And she sure enough walks up to her. And she checks her, like, you know, Chrissy walked in too. They were all in the kitchen. And she's like, you know, what you did with him was not cool. Chrissy didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was disrespectful to him, to everybody. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I meant no harm. I'm sorry, baby. It's kind of what she did with that. I feel like sometimes Brandy don't know how to act around black people. I feel like she was like, whoa, Chrissy's on this side. I'm doing this on this side. I don't know what to do. You know, there are some things, and this might sound racist. I don't care. There are some things you cannot get away with when you're talking to black women. It's just what it is. There are some things that you can't be like, I'm just a crazy fun girl, and you know, I didn't mean to think about that. No. And I think because she comes saying, well, I'm sorry, and Mama Jones wasn't letting up, Chrissy kind of went and said, no, it's okay. Like, it was a thing of, they really ain't fucking with you right now. That she kind of just like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And I'm just gonna guess and say Brandy's not around a lot of black people. She just does not seem to be around a lot of black people in general. But she do apologize and say that she won't do it again. But I mean, we know she probably will, so it is what it is. Renee taking that pill from Brandy the night before because she said she was having a hard time sleeping. I can't remember who she was talking to, but she was saying how she wants to take a pill. No, she was talking to her sister Jen. I want to take a pill. How she really hates her sister Lana. How she gets on her nerve. You know, she said how it sucks being an addict. And her sister, like, you know, your anger towards yourself is what you use to be mad at Lana, our other sister. You use Lana as a scapegoat because you're really mad at yourself being an addict, but you want to just take it out on her, and that's not fair. But I'm like, at the end of the day, she took a pill. So I'm like, technically, she's no longer clean because you took a pill the day before. So you need to go to a meeting. So Dr. Ish and Dr. V like realized that she took a pill from Brandy, but no one knows what kind of pill it was. And he goes to talk to her about it or whatever. And she's like, he asked her, well, what kind of pill was it? Did you even ask her what kind of pill it was? No, I couldn't sleep, so I asked her for something and she gave me a pill. But he was like, but you didn't even care what kind of pill it was? He's like, no, which is a damn lie. My thing is, I feel like if you are an addict for a certain type of medication, I guess some addicts can take certain pills for certain things. I don't know because I'm not an addict, but I do feel like if you are an addict, you would ask someone, hey, I can't sleep. You have anything you can give me? Sure, I can give you this. Well, what is this? Because how do I know it's not, crack cocaine wrapped up in a pill? How do you not ask what what it is? You don't ask what it is when you just want to be high or, in that form of taking a pill. So she admits that the pill she later found out was a Xanax. And, he tells her, like, look, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like you're just doing too much and you want to, if you're relapsing or whatever, let us know and we can get you to a meeting. We can let you call your sponsor. Like, I can be your in-house sponsor. Whatever you need to do, we can help you to move past and move through these issues because we get you are a recovering addict. Now, she had been sober for 8 months, I think. But she had been clean for 8 months. So she kind of lost that. And the crazy part is when she said when they first started the show, she was upset that Matt was there because Matt was a former addict who had relapsed maybe within the past couple of months. And she was, I'm 8 months sober. I don't want to be in the house with another addict. And you, it seems, relapsed before he did. So, and she was saying how, what did she say? Because after that, when he told her, if you need whatever, let us know. She then goes to talk to the other people. Or she was talking to, I think, Jen was there, maybe Lana, Chrissy, or Brandy, one of the two. I think Brandy was in there. And they're like, what's wrong with you? Because she come in look like she's finna cry. Well, Dr. Ish brought up me taking a pill from Brandy. And, she was making it seem as if her taking a pill was not a big deal. Girl, you are a recovering drug addict who was addicted to Xanax. And you took a Xanax. You snuck a Xanax. Like, you didn't openly ask in front of everyone. Like, hey, Brandy, you got a pill I can take? You went to her bathroom. You quietly asked her. No cameras are around. You said out your mouth, I can't say it out loud. Brandy, being a drug dealer, gave you what you needed. You know what I'm saying? And it was what it was. So, she was just saying how, like, talking about my pill popping. Well, you popped the pill, bitch. You popped the fucking pill. What do you think they're going to talk about? And, she was bringing up, like, they're just making it like a big issue, like I should take a drug test. Well, you're a drug addict. What do you expect? And I think it's a thing of him being a doctor, and he knew she was lying, because she was. He knew that she was lying in one way or another, not in the aspect of she got extra pills and she waiting to pop them, but she lied in the aspect of when I said, did you know what kind of pill it was? You try to make it seem as if, oh, no, it didn't really, you try to make it seem like it was no big deal. And it was. And her sister tells her, like, what did she say? Yeah, how she takes her frustration out on everybody else. Renee's like, I'm in pain and I want to take a pill. And I feel like, well, maybe you should be on, like, celebrity rehab. Or former celebrity rehab. I don't know. But you get... It's the weird thing of, when a person is an addict, how they do have these triggers, they do have these moments that they do want to get high, and you do have to kind of figure out how to calm them down. But I also feel like Renee is she's using the excuse of, oh my God, this stuff is just so stressed out. I want to get high. I have to get high. I'm in so much pain. But I'm like, are you really? Are you really, or do you just want to be high? It could have nothing to do with the fact that you feel like, oh my God, I'm just so, because I'm like, you wasn't talking to anyone at that point in time. You were just, you wanted a pill, so you got a pill, you took a pill, and it was what it was. And then when her sister saying, like, well, let's talk about it. Renee was saying how, you know, she does not want to talk to her sisters about her addiction because they don't get it because they're not addicts. She was saying how only an addict can help an addict. I think only an addict can understand what you feel, but I don't think that only an addict can help an addict. I think, as I said, well, talk to us because we don't know these things because you don't talk to us about these things. So if you don't talk to us about these things, we don't know these things. Renee just wants to get high at any way she can is what I feel like. And I feel like she's going to use her sisters as her excuse. Well, Jen keep telling me what I can and can't do and how I need to calm down. I hate Lonnie because she's a goddamn liar. I need a pill. Brandy's fucking with Chrissy. I need a pill. Amber's a fucking bitch. I need a pill. The water's outside and the fish is in the ocean and the sky's blue. I need a pill. I feel like whatever she wanted to say she need a pill, she gonna say it because she want a goddamn pill. Girl, bye. And not to even negate or not to downplay her addiction. I'm not saying that, but I want her to be able to admit she wants a pill because she's an addict. Not I want a pill because everything in my life is spiraling. I don't think that's it. I think she wants a pill because she just wants to be high. And because she didn't had that one pill and now she wants some more. Bottom line. So we do see they locked them all out the house. Basically making them lock out the house so that they have to earn their way back in the house. It's only day 5. Okay, they got 5 more days. They're only there for 10 days. Whatever. You know, when they're told they have to earn their way back into the house, they're going to be living out back, like camping, so to speak. And they have to like build a tent, catch some fish, kill the fish, cook the fish from the damn dirty ass pond in the back, and then figure out if they can get back in the house. I'm like, y'all got them trying to catch fish. That pond looked polluted. That pond looked like the fish in that pond. I just wouldn't like. If you ever saw Futurama, the cartoon Futurama, it was an episode where they all was in the sewer, and they found out that Leela really wasn't an alien. She was a mutant. The water in that pond looked mutant-like. Like if they catch some fish out that pond, the fish gonna have 4 eyes and 2 arms and 3 fish connected to the tail. Just some weirdness. That pond just don't look like. I don't know. No, I don't. I just don't. Y'all can give me no hot dogs. No burgers. No, couldn't. Okay, I'm just saying. Some s'mores. I would not want fish out of that goddamn lake. No, ma'am. No, thank you. So they all keep kind of jokingly how they don't understand Amber's mom. It is clear that Amber's mom is on some kind of drugs. Okay, it has been clear since episode 1 of this season. Because the whole episode when she was tired and sick, she was that way because she was going through withdrawal because she took all her medication and she needed some more. And now seeing that she didn't got some more medication, she didn't OD'd on that shit. Okay, she took some extra stuff because her speech is slurred and you can't understand what she's saying. That's absolutely true. We see Brandy's dad is like helping Matt because Matt couldn't figure out Matt and Brandy's mom couldn't figure out the fishing pole. Brandy's upset because she wants the tent set up and her dad ain't helping her, and he kind of ignored her a little bit. I don't think Brandy's dad be ignoring her. I think her daddy is old and he hard of hearing, and they make it seem as if he don't be listening. I don't think that man hear that well. I think you have to clearly say his name, Bob, or whatever his name may be, for him to clearly hear that you're talking to him. I think sometimes when Brandy is talking in general to him and her little voice, he just don't hear her ass. Or it could be she's fucking aggravated and he do ignore her. But I think more than not, he just an older man who can't hear that well, and you gotta speak a little bit louder. Okay, that's not my perspective. Duh. But we see her daddy like, well, Brandy, just have another glass of wine. Okay, just calm down. I don't want any wine. Yes, you do. You do. Don't lie. And what was funny to me was Amber then said, why would you stop offering your daughter wine to drink? I think Brandy's the worst person in the house. I think she hasn't learned shit, and why is anyone offering her anything for her bad behavior? Bitch, what? Amber, you the worst motherfucker in the house. Amber on this show is the fucking worst. Like, the worst person ever. I swear, she's just horrible. But to be like, why reward her for bad behavior? Bitch, you on a reality show strictly for your bad behavior currently. You're on marriage boot camp because you have fucked up behavior with your fake ass man and your crazy ass drugged out mama. So my thing is, you're the worst person. You've been rewarded for your goddamn bullshit. So bitch, shut up, hush it, have a seat. I just want Amber to just shut the fuck up sometimes. I really think she's on this tip of, I'm never wrong and everyone around me is wrong. I am always right and everybody around me gets on my goddamn nerves. And I just don't get where she gets this entitled bullshit from. It's the weirdest shit ever that she does not even recognize how bad of a person she is. Like, she's not as bad as Farrah on Teen Mom. She's not as bad as Jocelyn was on Love and Hip Hop. I ain't saying she that bad. What I'm saying is, she got these tendencies that she just does not understand, that she could be better. And that she ain't the biggest, baddest bitch in the world. She has, I think she thinks she's big and bad. I think she thinks that. And she don't do that much on Teen Mom. Because it be, the stories are cut up or whatever. I think on here, because we see what she does and says or whatever, it's like she really think that she the shit. Chrissy don't know me, bitch. Brandy the worst, but Matt, you got. I mean, she is just a whole. It's I can't do it. It's just, it pisses me off. But yeah, we see them catching some fish and shit. You know what I'm saying? That makes them tense or whatever, and it's cool. So they all done with that. Now it's time for them to figure out if they can get back in the house, okay? And they asked Brandy how she doing, because she been crying. At one point, Brandy walked away, was crying, talking to Jen, Renee's sister, saying, I'm just so sad, Chrissy's is being like, standoffish or whatever. I think she's still mad at me, and I'm just sad. And she was crying. Why are you crying over a bitch you've known 4 days? I don't cry over bitches I've known 4 years. 4 days, bitch? Brandy, are you drunk? Are you drunk, Brandy? I think she's fucking drunk. So, when they asked her, like, how was it for you, Brandy? Oh, it's kind of hard day for me because, what I'm saying, Chrissy's kind of isn't talking to me. It's kind of hard for me. And I'm just so sorry. Girl, we give zero fucks. Chrissy was like, is she really acting like this? Girl, leave it alone. It ain't that serious. And, the doctor saying how Brandy's not realizing that her antics are things that people don't put up with. And when you do things, you have to suffer the consequence. So you did something dumb by sitting on Jimmy's lap and shook your ass in his face. And so for that reason, Chrissy not really talking to you right now. She don't want to talk to you. She's like, whatever. So from there, we see that what they have to do to get back in the house. They have to put their hands in some logs and get a piece of a key to put the key together. But they can't, but no one person can take their hands out the log until the whole family has their piece. And I'm like, that should be easy. Okay, anybody can do that. Nope. They had to make it be hard. They put bugs, like bugs, like big old cockroach bug. This so fucking disgusting. It was just disgusting. I would not have wanted to do that. My thing is, I don't like bugs. I don't like spiders, ants, caterpillars, butterflies. I don't like no bug at all. My brother got me a bonsai money tree, and I had it at work on my desk. And it was making little bugs, because that's what plants do. I was like, I gotta throw it away. But I'm like, you can't throw it away because it's a money tree. And if you throw it away, what if it take all your money away? So I brought the plant home, but it is here at my apartment, outside my apartment door, because I'm like, I'm not bringing it in my house because I don't want little bugs in here. And it was, I can just spray the tree with some little stuff or whatever. And it was like, it'd be like little gnats or whatever. It wasn't like, bug. But I'm like, I'm not a bug person, so I can completely be freaked out if someone said, put your hand in these logs and you have to put it all the way in there, past all these bugs and look for a key. I would have said, fuck you, I'm going home. I ain't got time for that. However, I'm not a reality show person. That's what they have to do. So Amber like, I can't do it. Honey, Matt said, girl, you've been in prison. You can do anything. Which is true. You did prison time, girl. Put your hand in the goddamn girl. Put your hand in there. So, Amber was screaming the whole time. It was hilarious because she was just scared out of her mind. I found it funny. Okay, I just really did find it funny. We then see Renee went with her sisters, but Renee was smart. She used her sleeve, so she had her hand like this, so the bugs didn't touch her whole hand. So she was smart. Now, Brandy and her dad did it. Here come the Joneses. Mama Jones, Jim Jones, Crazy Lampkin. Like, Chrissy flipping out, you know, first of all, I would have put my hair up in a ponytail. If I was Chrissy, I would not have had my hair down knowing it was bugged in there, because I would have been freaked out that the bugs got in my hair. So I would have wrapped my hair up in a bun, okay? It would not have been down like this. Her hair was down like this. It would not have been down like this. And they put their hands in there, and none of them get their piece. I think Meg Mama Jones had hers, but Chrissy and Jim could not find theirs. I said maybe their hands were shorter than everybody else's and they just couldn't reach it. I don't know. But they couldn't get theirs. They're freaking out. The bugs kind of crawled out on them. Like, one bug at one point was on Jim Jones. They freaking out. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So they had to try again. But in the aspect of that, I think Amber felt like she didn't have enough goddamn attention. So what does Amber start doing? She starts puking. And not real puking. Like that fake, I'm gonna throw up, that is what she kept doing. Amber likes attention, and whenever Amber is not getting attention, she causes drama. That's what she does. And she was like, oh my God, just the books. Oh my God. They was like, but your hand was in it, so why would you puke out? Because she wants attention. It's the same reason she was screaming like that, because she wanted some attention. She wanted the cameras on her. She wanted her camera time. Okay, so because this was Christendom time, oh, I can act like I'm puking because I'm scared of bugs. But your hands was in there with the bugs and you were fine. Girl, bye. So Jimmy at this point is pissed because he does not want to put his hands back in there. He felt like, oh my God, my shoulder. He felt like it's some kind of setup, like they were just messing with them. The key was not really in there. We can't reach it. I'm pissed. And they like, the key was in the same place for every person, and everybody else got that key. Like, it ain't that. They then show them the other side of it to see, look, the key is in there. You have to just stick your hand in there and get it. Like, that's what I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't nobody's kid. If you want to, discipline me. He had a goddamn tantrum, which he always does. I don't understand why Jim and Chrissy came on the show, because in one aspect or the other, all of them has not been open to shit, to nothing. Like, did y'all not tell him, Jimmy, we have to participate? Like, you have to participate. We can't go on here and you be acting like an asshole. And he came on here and he been acting like an asshole. Like, he don't participate. I just don't. He shouldn't get his check. Okay, let's just say that. So, I think like Mama and Chrissy was gonna do it again. My leg keep itching. I think Chrissy and Mama Jones was gonna do it again, and he was like, "No, we need to be a unit in this, and we need to just, not do it all together." I mean, I get that. One for all and all for one. We a family. We a unit. I completely get that. But I think it should have been a thing of him telling him, "Come be a unit with us." Okay, come do that. But they didn't, and it was what it was. So then, because of that, Chrissy, Judge Holder comes out, gives a little assessments or whatever. It was fine. But she tells Chrissy and Jim, Chrissy, I told you before that you have to give him some answers or some questions that he has to answer. And y'all ain't did that yet. So they had to, they put them in a tent and say, go in this tent, write these questions out and just kind of talk it out. They kind of talked it was some bullshit. Him saying, well, is it the mirror? Is it the mirror thing? Should we talk about that? And she's like, well, at this point, I don't even know if that's, an issue. My thing is, they've been together for 12 years. They ain't married. They don't have any kids together. Every quintessential black person's old auntie and uncle. I have an Uncle Ricky. And him and his now wife, my Auntie Poo Poo. Yes, her name's Auntie Poo Poo. Auntie Poo Poo, were dating. They were a couple. For years. They were already a couple when I was born. Okay? And they did not get married. They had to have been together They had to have been together for like 20 years before they actually got married. And they had been together, been living together, you know, common law husband and wife, had many children together, you know what I'm saying? And so it's some people just have that aunt and uncle who are just together forever and they never get married. But usually they not engaged for 7 years. They just not married. They just a fucking couple. But like Jimmy and Chrissy been married engaged for all these years, and it's a thing of where Chrissy has made it known that she wants to be married, and they ass ain't married. So I'm like, at this point, fuck the marriage. Is y'all even what's going on? Like, what's the point? I just don't understand it. You know what it is. So we see Brene talking to her sisters in the room or whatever, saying how she feel like she's having a mental relapse and she wants to be around other addicts, saying that she wants to get high, so she wants to be around other addicts so that she can talk about her issues. Renee needs to go home and go to a meeting. Okay, that's what she needs to do. I don't care. I really don't care. You know, we then see Amber and her mama arguing, and it was the weirdest shit because Amber was saying how, you know, she was abandoned when she was a kid, how her mom was always out with her boyfriends, and kind of, you know, I was young, I should not have known that you were messing with men. But I'm like, Amber, bitch, you are your mother when it comes to Leah. You abandoned Leah. You left her with her father. You were out getting high. You were in prison. And when you got back from prison, you kept getting boyfriend to boyfriend. And you basically abandoned her. The same argument that you're having with your mother, you and Leah are going to have in around 15 years. In around 15 years, you guys are going to have that argument. Because one, she's going to see these TV shows that you've been on. She's going to see you on Marriage Boot Camp. She's going to see all these seasons of Teen Mom. And she's going to see you not trying to actively be her mom. She's going to see you beating her dad. She's going to see you saying, I'd rather go to prison because I can get better in prison. And she's going to see that you, for one reason or the other, you did abandon her. And you left her with her father. You were not her mother for one reason or the other. So I'm like, to see her being pissed at her mom as if she isn't a spitting image, as if the cycle has not repeated itself, and the same shit you accuse your mom of doing, you're the fuck doing right now, bitch, is mind freaking boggling. It was so crazy. And then she's like, you know, and we know you're on drugs, popping those pills. So I'm like, that ain't no surprise. You ain't out her. We knew that already, girl. So, okay, we know. And, you know, I'm like, that's how the show kind of went off her saying, you're on drugs, you're taking these pills, and her, I can't believe you said that. We know that you high, Amber Mama. Amber Mama was clearly high. We know that. Matt is just sitting around watching fireworks. We know that. And Amber is a hypocrite. We know that. And other than that, I'm all done because it is currently 3:57 a.m. and I am so tired, people. So don't forget, you can buy my mug on my website. The link is in the description box below. Also, my I'm Fat t-shirt that is also in the description box below. And other than that, I am Jay Lee. This is Jay's Corner. Peace.